Today we're going to talk about 5 cool chameleon facts that will absolutely blow your mind. Come with me. Even though these guys do not have ears, they can still hear, but just not very well, thanks to a bone inside of its head called the quadrate that helps it pick up vibrations that transmits to sound. It's no secret that chameleons have one of the coolest tongues in the entire animal kingdom. These guys' tongue is actually anywhere from 1.5 to 2 times the size of their whole body length. Their tongue actually shoots out very, very quickly. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 1/100th of a second. So where do they put their tongue? Their tongue is actually all coiled up right here under the throat, and there's actually no strength involved in shooting out this tongue. What it does is push back, hold back, and it uses potential energy. And what that does is all the chameleon has to do is release its tongue from there, and it just shoots out like a projectile missile. It can actually fling a cricket 264 times the force of gravity. Chameleons also have some of the best eyes in the entire animal kingdom. They can actually independently move each one of their eyes 180 degrees, seeing the entire picture without moving their head. Recently, scientists have discovered that chameleons can actually focus on 2 things independently. So before, they used to think that one eye would be dominant and they'll, track something, and then the other eye would switch the dominance. They can actually track and target 2 different objects, 2 different insects at the same time. That shows a level of coordination in the brain. It's not just 2 independent eyes with 2 different parts of the brain paying attention to different things. No, it's actually coordinated, which is absolutely amazing. And each eye, as it's tracking, if they meet together, it could actually tell one of the eyes to keep tracking that animal, and then while it focuses on something else as well. So very, very highly developed brains on these guys too, and some of the best eyes in the entire animal kingdom.
Alright guys, if you like the content and you want to support this channel, consider becoming a member. Members will get exclusive videos, early access, discounts on our website, and you can even request a video for us to make for you.
Interesting fact number 4 is how these guys actually change color. It used to be believed that chameleons in their scales had what's called chromatophores, similar to like squid and other things like that, where their colored pigment, the scale inside, there would be a pigment, and what it would do to change colors would be express the melanin and then compress the melanin, changing its colors. That's actually not how it's done. What these guys actually do have little nanocrystals inside their scales, and when they're excited, the scales express, so there's more spacing between the crystals, and what that does is that shows off the yellow color, the red color, and then when it compresses, it gets more of the blue coloration. So that's actually how they change their color. So the more relaxed the chameleon is, the more compressed the spacing is, and that's generally when you get that green coloration, the blue sometimes. And then when they're excited, the nanocrystals expand, and that's when you get the reds, the yellows, and the excited coloration.
Dang girl, looking good.
Hey handsome poppy.
Under the stars, 'cause what's mine could be yours if you want it. Baby, show me all that you are, 'cause tonight I'll be yours if you want it. You make me so bold. You make me so bold. You make me so bold. You make me so. You make me so. There's no second guessing. I can be myself.
Fact number 5, and the coolest fact of them all, recently discovered that chameleons can actually glow in the dark. kind of. What happens is their bones shine under UV light. They reflect back and almost glow in the dark. This is actually the first known reptile to have a fluorescence, not confused with bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is when a chemical reaction occurs, like in fireflies, to create the glow. So these guys' bones actually glow through their thin skin, and it can be seen. This is a recent discovery. It's not really known what the use of this is for, but a lot of scientists are thinking it's for a form of communication. Instead of having to, flare up and expose themselves, what they can do is potentially communicate through this fluorescence. So these guys have what's called tubercles, which is like bones on the face that can glow up at night, like I was telling you guys with the UV, mainly on the face. Some of the chameleon species actually have that throughout their body, so it creates more crazy patterning, like in Brachysia species. Males also have more of these tubercles and more of this UV. And again, this is recent discovery, so it's not really known what it's used for, but it could be a way they use for sex determination, because the males have more of this UV glow while the females don't. So those were 5 amazing chameleon facts. August 27, 28, we will be attending AnimalCon in Orlando. If you guys want to meet us, pick our brains about all these animals we care for and have, make sure you guys go and check it out.